Welcome to our serene walking tour of Venice, where we will explore the enchanting nooks and vibrant squares of this majestic city. As we stroll together, let the charm of the surroundings and the gentle rhythm of life guide your senses into a state of calm and tranquility.
You step into Piazzetta San Marco, where history and culture swirl in the air, intertwining with the lively chatter of visitors. The square opens up before you, revealing a mosaic of cobblestones smoothed by centuries of footsteps. Each stone tells a whisper of stories as you move. The coolness of the granite sinks into your soles, grounding you in this vibrant locale. Above, the sky bathes in soft pastel hues of lavender and peach, hinting at the waning light of day. To your left, the imposing silhouette of the Doge's palace looms, its arched windows framed by ornate carvings that dance under the various shades of dusk. You admire the delicate tracery of the facade. Intricate designs twist and turn like lace against the brilliant hues of twilight. As you turn toward the statue-topped column standing steadfast in the square, its sheer height commands attention. You notice the two figures that crown it, St. Theodore and the winged lion of Venice, guardians of this storied piazza. The lion's wings stretch wide, symbolizing power, while the evening breeze ruffles your hair, carrying the subtle scent of fresh pastries from nearby stalls. You stroll further, observing the flurry of activity around you. There are vendors lining the edges, their stalls overflowing with colorful souvenirs, delicate Venetian masks, handcrafted glass trinkets shimmering under the golden lights, and strands of beads casting soft reflections. You catch a glimpse of bubbles floating up from a nearby child's hand, glinting in the fading sunlight and adding a playful charm to the bustling atmosphere. The sound of laughter and music fills the air, punctuated by the distant tapping of heels on stone, as elegantly dressed visitors mingle among the crowd. You find a moment of stillness, absorbing the ambience. Gentle cries of seagulls welcome you, echoing above as they circle, searching for remnants of lunch. You hear the soft notes of a street musician playing a traditional Venetian tune on an accordion, its melody weaving through the conversations like an old friend, evoking nostalgia. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the music wash over you, the warm notes wrapping around you like a cozy blanket. As dusk deepens, the atmosphere grows richer. The serene play of shadows from the surrounding structures contrasts sharply with the flickering lights beginning to illuminate the square. The gentle hum of voices, the soft clinking of glasses from nearby cafes, create a comforting backdrop. You take a deep breath, the air filled with hints of rich espresso and sweet custard, drawing you further into this moment, inviting you to linger just a little longer under the canvas of a city's heart. As you continue to wander within Piazzetta San Marco, you find your gaze drawn to the gentle sway of gondolas tethered along the water's edge. Their deep blue and emerald hues reflect fleeting glimmers of light from the setting sun, creating a serene juxtaposition against the shifting pink canvas of the sky. The air is now tinged with a slightly salty breeze, carrying whispers of the lagoon. Before you, a figure stands out, adorned in a lavish gown of soft brown silk, its fabric cascading elegantly to the stones beneath. Layers of delicate lace at the cuffs and collar contrast beautifully with ornate embroidery that shimmers softly in the fading light. Atop her head, a hat adorned with peacock feathers adds an extravagant flair, their vibrant greens catching the twilight. The gentle sound of water lapping against the gondolas creates a soothing rhythm, punctuated by the distant echoes of laughter. You take a moment to appreciate this scene, her poised grace as she engages with a passerby. A smile hidden behind her mask suggests stories of Venetian tradition and masked festivities that stretch back centuries. You inhale deeply. The air carries hints of sweet gelato from a nearby cart, mingling perfectly with the gentle perfume of the sea. The atmosphere is a perfect blend of elegance and charm, wrapping you in the magic of this iconic city. With each heartbeat, the world buzzes in quiet excitement, inviting you to partake in this moment of timeless beauty. As you linger in Piazzetta San Marco, a new scene unfolds before you. The soft glow of lanterns begins to illuminate the square, casting a warm light on the cobblestones that glisten gently beneath your feet. In the heart of this magical moment, three figures glide gracefully past you. One is clad in flowing white fabric, a tall conical hat crowning her head, adorned with delicate pink embellishments that flutter softly in the breeze. She carries an air of ethereal elegance, her face hidden behind a mask that hints at mystery. Beside her, a striking figure dons a rich red gown that shimmers like a ruby, topped with a lavish collar that frames his masked visage. His presence is both regal and inviting, each gesture punctuated with a sense of theatricality, as if he is performing an age-old dance for an unseen audience. The golden embroidery on his attire catches the light, resembling sunlit ripples across the lagoon. The third figure wears a long, shadowy cloak that blends into the dusk, the fabric dotted with tiny shimmering stars like a night sky woven into reality. Their mask is dark, mirroring the enigmatic atmosphere that envelops this gathering. Together, they navigate the Piazza with a fluidity that draws the eyes of onlookers, creating a tableau of enchantment and wonder. The air is filled with the sound of soft laughter, blending with the whispers of the sea breeze. The mingling aromas of warm pastries and fragrant flowers drift through the space, tantalizing your senses, reminding you of the city's history as a gathering place for celebrations and festivities for centuries. You can feel the excitement of the crowd, their gaze fixed on this colorful display of tradition, as the colors of their costumes seem to blend into the dusky palette of the sky. Each figure tells a story, yet to be revealed, inviting you to witness this vibrant tapestry of Venetian life. As you transition into the scene of Piazza San Marco, the vibrancy of the square envelops you anew. The gathering of people swells like a warm wave, drawing your attention to the rich tapestry of costumes and faces amidst the architectural splendor. You look up to admire the intricate facade of the Basilica di San Marco, its golden mosaics shimmering softly in the fading light like whispers of ancient stories etched into stone. The sharp outlines of the bell tower rise triumphantly against the pale pink sky, creating an arresting contrast that adds a sense of grandeur to your surroundings. The laughter and chatter of the crowd create a gentle hum that fills the air, interspersed with the melodic strains of a nearby musician, whose notes drift through the evening like magical fireflies. You notice the scents of roasted chestnuts and sweet candied treats wafting around you, each aroma beckoning you to indulge in the local delicacies. As you wander deeper into the square, the festive decorations twinkle in the dimming light, their greens and reds creating a playful juxtaposition against the historical backdrop. The pebbled ground beneath your feet is warm from the day's sun, each stone carrying the weight of centuries of footsteps, stories, and celebrations. In this moment, you are part of the living history that resonates within these walls, where laughter and tradition intertwine, transforming the Piazza into a living canvas of joy and connection. Surrounding you, families and friends gather, their faces alight with wonder, mirroring the excitement that dances in the air. Each passing moment feels alive, inviting you to soak in the beauty and camaraderie that is uniquely Venetian. You feel a soft breeze brush against your cheek, carrying with it the essence of a city that thrives in the celebration of life, culture, and timeless memories. As you stand in the heart of Piazza San Marco, the fading daylight brings a chill that hints at the evening ahead. The sky deepens into a soft slate blue, casting a tranquil hue over the magnificent Basilica di San Marco. The architectural beauty looms larger now, with each intricate detail illuminated by subtle lights, drawing your gaze to the majestic domes adorned with delicate patterns, reminiscent of stars twinkling in the night. The pillars lining the square stand tall like sentinels, flickering with the glow of lanterns that sway gently with the breeze, adding a rhythm to the evening's ambience. You can feel the warmth of bodies surrounding you, their laughter now mingling with raised voices and joyful exclamations as they share moments of wonder, their vibrant jackets and scarves creating a colorful tapestry against the stone floor. The sweet aroma of pastries fills the air, mingling with the cooler sense of the approaching night, a blend of roasted nuts, melting chocolate, and rich coffee that promises a delightful indulgence. You catch sight of the festive decorations, now more pronounced, twinkling against the veil of dusk, reflecting the laughter and connections shared among friends, families, and strangers alike. The square, enveloped in this warm aura of community, vibrates with the heartbeat of Venice, inviting you to sink deeper into its enchantment, to breathe in this living tableau that is as much a part of you as it is of the city itself. In these moments, reality drifts softly as the soul of the Piazza vibrates with memories yet to be made, with stories waiting to unfold beneath the watchful eyes of history. As the atmosphere of Piazza San Marco continues to evolve, your attention is drawn toward a grand stage rising regally before you. Softly illuminated against the twilight backdrop, the stage bursts with life, adorned in bright hues of red and gold, its elaborate designs echoing the opulence of Venetian traditions. A playful sea of greenery frames the stage, vibrant decorations swirling with artistic flair, inviting the spectacle to unfold. You notice the crowd gathering, their collective laughter and spirited chatter creating a tapestry of sound that envelops you like a warm embrace. People of all ages, wrapped in whimsical costumes and elegant masks, lean toward the stage, eyes sparkling with anticipation. The air is tinged with excitement, a hint of something electric, mingling with the comforting scent of warm pastries still lingering from earlier. As you step closer, the distant strains of music fill the air, carried by a gentle breeze, beckoning you further into this lively gathering. Your gaze dances across the faces around you. Some are adorned in historic garb, others in bright contemporary outfits, each individual an expression of creative spirit. Confetti lingers on the stone ground from previous celebrations, creating a colorful mosaic beneath your feet, a reminder of the joy shared in this lively square. This evening, the square transforms into a theater of dreams and stories, each moment twinkling with the promise of memories waiting to be made amidst the backdrop of Venice's vibrant nightlife. As the stage performance unfolds, you notice a figure stepping into the soft light, captivating the audience's gaze. A breathtaking character, adorned in delicate layers of soft pink tulle, stands before you, their presence commanding yet ethereal. Their wings, feathered and rich in deep browns, extend gracefully from their back, catching the golden glow of the stage lights, creating a warm halo effect that accentuates their delicate form. A crown of iridescent jewels atop their head sparkles like the stars emerging in the evening sky, whispering stories of magic and wonder. The air is thick with anticipation, and the symphony of sound grows richer. Laughter and gasps of awe blend with the lively music reverberating through the square. This enchanting figure holds a staff, elegantly wrapped with golden threads that reflect the nuances of the evening. You can almost feel the brush of velvet against your fingertips as you imagine what it would be like to wear such spectacular attire. The crowd sways gently, enchanted by the performance, their outfits a brilliant array of colors that merge with the twinkling confetti still dancing on the ground. You catch glimpses of familiar faces among the crowd, friends celebrating, parents lifting children onto their shoulders to see better, each smile a reminder of shared joy. With these divine spirits captivating your attention, the essence of Venetian carnival radiates outwards, weaving connections and igniting the brilliance of community and celebration in every heart present. You step into the hushed embrace of Chiesa Parochiale di San Moise, leaving the lively carnival behind. The air shifts, cool and filled with a sense of calm reverence. Bronze and gold flicker from softly glowing candles, painting gentle patterns on the smooth, worn stone walls. Shadows play across intricately carved wooden pews, perfectly polished by the countless hands that have rested upon them, seeking solace and reflection. A lingering scent of beeswax melds with hints of incense, creating an atmosphere that feels sacred and serene. Each step echoes lightly on the cool, glossy tiles, the sound merging with the distant murmur of prayers, transforming into a soft melody that dances through the archways. The vaulted ceilings soar above you, their grandeur adorned with faded frescoes depicting holy scenes, wisps of color melding into one another like mist on a tranquil morning. A solitary figure kneels in quiet contemplation at the front of the church, their fingers gently tracing the engraved patterns of the altar, and you can sense the deep connection they feel within this sacred space. As your eyes wander, you discover a beautiful statue of San Moise, the saint's serene expression, seemingly watching over those who seek peace. The overall atmosphere invites you to pause, breathe deeply, and reflect on the profound moments that connect people across generations. In this sacred haven, you feel the vibrant spirit of the community linger, echoing the joy of the festival outside while nurturing the quiet beauty of introspection within. Just for a moment, you close your eyes, soaking in the warmth of the candlelight and the gentle weight of the historical presence that surrounds you, embracing a different kind of celebration. The celebration of faith and memories shared in this timeless sanctuary. You step back outside, greeted by the cool evening air that wraps around you like a soft shawl. As you ascend the worn stone steps, their surfaces smooth from years of footsteps, you notice the narrow alleyway transforms with a golden glow. Strings of twinkling lights adorn the passage overhead, their soft illumination casting a gentle radiance on the cobblestones below, which glistens slightly from the evening dew. The walls on either side rise high, painted in warm tones of ochre and crimson. A sense of intimacy envelops this space, as if the walls are eagerly listening to the laughter and whispers that float through the air. Suddenly, your gaze is drawn to a window housing a striking display of handcrafted masks, their vibrant colors and intricate designs capturing the imagination. One mask, adorned with feathers in shades of deep red, stands out, exuding an energy that whispers stories of masquerades past. The scent of freshly baked pastries drifts from a nearby shop, mingling with the crispness of the air, inviting you to linger just a moment longer in this enchanting place. As you continue up the stairs, you catch sight of a pair, an adult and a child, their silhouettes framed against the glowing backdrop of the street. The child is bundled in a soft pink coat, and as they walk together, a sense of warmth radiates from their closeness. You can almost hear their shared giggles that flutter like butterflies, lightening the air around you. The atmosphere exudes a delightful vibrancy, inviting you to immerse yourself in the simple joy of connection and celebration as day slowly gives way to night. The whispers of the evening air entwine with laughter, creating a symphony of life that complements the serene beauty of the moment, letting you feel the pulse of the community that surrounds you. You turn the corner, and the scene opens up before you into Campo San Fantin, a lively square bathed in the warm embrace of evening light. The air fills with the rich aromas of hearty Italian dishes simmering nearby, mingling with the sweet scent of fresh herbs. You see an inviting ristorante, Antico Martin, its deep maroon awning creating a cozy canopy over the welcoming entrance. Golden light spills through the windows, casting a glow that softens the edges of the wooden furniture within, where intimate dinners unfold. Each table bears a delicate white tablecloth, reflecting the flickering candlelight, a charm that promises warmth and camaraderie. As you step closer, you hear the gentle clinking of glassware and soft laughter, creating a melodious backdrop that sings of shared moments and culinary delights. The waitstaff move gracefully, their silhouettes occasional against the warm light, attending to guests with kindness and care. The wooden railing enclosing the terrace is lovingly adorned with potted greenery, vibrant against the rustic tones of the ristorante. You feel the cool stone beneath your feet, a tactile reminder of the history steeped in these streets. The square, framed by towering buildings with faded frescoes peeking through the twilight, holds secrets of time. You take a deep breath, inhaling the rich tapestry of sounds and scents that embrace you, feeling the pulse of life as locals and travelers gather, creating a scene that feels both tranquil and vibrant, a true celebration of the heart of Venice. As you linger in Campo San Fantin, your gaze drifts toward the surrounding buildings. A few steps forward reveal a serene canal, its calm waters reflecting the rich hues of the evening sky. The gentle lapping of water creates a soothing undertone, harmonizing with the distant laughter and clinking glass. You notice an elegant building nearby, its once vibrant pink facade now wearing the stories of time, with patches of exposed brick telling tales of resilience and beauty. Vines and delicate plants peek from a weathered balcony, roots anchored in the history of this tranquil space. The windows are framed with intricate wrought iron, hinting at homes where families have gathered for generations, their whispers merging with the sounds of the square. You spot remnants of faded murals that seem to dance upon the walls, their colors softened by the years, but still whispering of artistry and passion. The air carries a hint of moisture, the scent of the lagoon mingling with the lingering cookery from the ristorante, a reminder of Venice's harmonious relationship with the waters that cradle its foundations. As dusk deepens, a delicate chill begins to settle in the air, inviting you to pull your scarf a little tighter around you. You feel a sense of connection to the past here, as if each brick and stone has a story to tell. The mood is tranquil yet full of life, making you wish you could pause and let time flow gently like the waters of the canal. You leave the tranquil setting of Campos and Fantin and meander toward Campos and Maurizio, the air here buzzing with the energy of a local market. The sun begins its descent, casting warm tones over the vibrant stalls that line the square. Your senses awaken as layers of aromas envelop you. The richness of freshly baked focaccia mingles with hints of seasonal vegetables and herbs. You step closer to a stall adorned with glistening trays of focaccia puglis. The golden bread crowned with ruby-red tomatoes and green olives, their vibrant colors a feast for your eyes. Close by, you see boxes filled with delicate pastries, their sugary glazes catching the light, hinting at sweet secrets within. The chatter of vendors fills the air, their voices animated as they greet familiar faces and share recipes from generations past. You catch snippets of laughter and a gentle, rhythmic clatter of utensils as customers select their treats. The cobblestones beneath your feet are worn smooth, evidence of countless footsteps traversing this lively market square. A soft breeze carries the scent of freshly chopped basil, awakening memories of shared meals and conviviality. Overhead, bright canopies sway slightly, casting playful shadows across the scene, while birds perch on nearby ledges, curiously observing the buzz of activity below. The market holds a sacred place in everyday life here, a gathering where friends meet, families bond, and traditions are passed along. You feel the pulse of the community in this mosaic of sights and sounds, drawing you into the heart of Venetian culture. You take a deep breath, savoring the comforting blend of aromas and anticipation, ready to explore more of what this market has to offer. As twilight deepens, the market takes on a new charm, bathed in warm, inviting light from strings of bulbous lanterns hanging over each stall. You draw closer to a stand where rows of rich cheeses gleam under the gentle glow, their glossy rinds reflecting the orange light. The air is laced with the creamy aroma of aged pecorino mingling with the sharpness of gorgonzola. Vendors behind the counter engage with patrons, their hands gesturing animatedly as they share tasting recommendations, creating an atmosphere filled with camaraderie and warmth. The lively chatter seems to harmonize with the faint sounds of a radio playing a classic Italian tune, weaving nostalgia into the air. You notice a customer laughing, savoring a sample, while a vendor slices fresh mozzarella with a practiced hand. In another corner, a cart offers an array of roasted chestnuts, their smoky scent wafting through the air like a warm hug on a cool evening. With each passing moment, the market feels more alive and intertwined with the history of the community. As you glance upwards, the sky darkens to a deep indigo, contrasting beautifully with the twinkling lights of the market, inviting more souls into this vibrant embrace. You take another deep breath, letting the rich tapestry of aromas and sounds cradle you in this captivating Venetian evening. Feeling at home in this marvelous, bustling square, you step into Campo Santo Stefano, where the atmosphere feels both tranquil and inviting under the deepening blue twilight. Here, the soft glow of lanterns illuminates the square, their lights reflecting off the warm-toned facades of the buildings that have stood for centuries. You find your gaze drawn to the majestic statue in the center, a figure caught in an eternal pose of contemplation, his presence reverberating with history. The sculpted details catch the light, showcasing the artistry of a bygone era as he gazes over the square, witnessing the lives that pass beneath him. Around the square, the gentle laughter of families and the quiet conversation of couples fills the air, mingling with the distant sound of a piano playing from an unseen corner. The faint scent of fresh gelato wafts from a nearby cafe, mingling with the earthy aroma of the cobblestones worn smooth by time. As you stroll further, the calming rhythm of footsteps creates a subtle symphony, harmonizing with the whispers of the evening breeze. You glance at the elegant arches of the surrounding buildings, their windows adorned with curtains swaying gently. Each flicker from the lanterns casts dancing shadows that tell stories of love, art, and a city rich in culture. A group of friends gathers at a small table under a canvas awning, their glasses clinking softly in celebration of the moment, while a child spins joyfully nearby. In this serene yet vibrant space, the heartbeat of Venice pulses softly, a lingering invitation to stay a while longer, to savor the magic of the night and the connection between past and present. You take a moment to appreciate the serenity, feeling intertwined with the stories encircling you in this splendid Venetian hamlet. You stroll into Campo Sant'Angelo, where the square resonates with a quieter charm, wrapped in the twilight's embrace. The sky deepens to a velvety indigo, lending an air of mystique to the surroundings. The soft glow from the lanterns spills over the delicate outlines of nearby buildings, some of which wear a playful splash of color, particularly a striking red facade that stands proudly amidst the muted tones. Its intricate windows, framed in dark wood, reflect the soft illumination, adding layers of warmth to the evening. In this enchanting space, the rhythmic sound of footsteps echoes softly as locals meander, their forms silhouetted against the glowing structures. The air is filled with a subtle blend of aromas. Fresh pastries from a nearby cafe mingle with the calming scent of the nearby canal, whispering of its nighttime currents. You catch sight of a small market stall adorned with fresh vegetables, their colors vibrant even in the dim light, deep greens and bright oranges promising flavors that can elevate any dish. From a small gathering at another table, the gentle clinking of glasses punctuates the piece, accompanied by the soft, lilting strains of a musician playing a hauntingly beautiful melody nearby. The music floats through the air like a gentle breeze, weaving through the conversations and laughter, creating a tapestry of sound that envelops you. You take a breath and feel the coolness of the evening air kiss your skin, invigorating yet calming. This is a place where the past and present coalesce effortlessly. Each corner whispers tales of Venice's rich history. You can almost envision artists, philosophers, and lovers finding solace in this alluring quarter, as you too succumb to the tranquil magic. Here, amid the hushed conversations and flickering lights, you lose track of time, absorbed in the vibrant yet serene atmosphere, your heart echoing the rhythm of this timeless city. As you linger in Campo Sant'Angelo, the scene subtly shifts into a more vibrant tapestry of life. The warm golden glow of the street lamps spills over the square, casting a soft halo over a gathering of people, their lively conversations blending seamlessly into the ambient music lingering in the air. You notice the rise and fall of laughter, the delicate rise of voices as friends reconnect under the luminous sky. A small wooden staircase leads to an inviting doorway, where a subtle glow emanates from within, hinting at warmth and camaraderie just beyond its threshold. People are crossing paths, a mix of locals and visitors, their outfits a mosaic of textures, soft wool coats, elegant scarves fluttering gently as they move, adding richness to the scene. The scent of a warm, spiced beverage wafts in from a nearby cafe, mingling perfectly with the lingering aroma of pastries, creating an irresistible invitation. You pause to watch a street performer under the lamplight, an animated figure who draws laughter and applause from an entranced audience. The energy here feels buoyant, every face illuminated with a sense of connection, as old stories are told and new memories are forged. You breathe deeply, allowing the night's warmth to envelop you, feeling the cool stones of the square beneath your feet grounding you in this enchanting moment. In the distance, you can hear the gentle lap of water against the canal's edge, harmonizing with the laughter, wrapping this lively scene in a cloak of serenity that only a place like Venice can provide. As the evening unfolds, it feels like you are not merely a visitor, but rather a part of this living narrative, where each fleeting glance and shared smile weave a deeper understanding of the beauty and camaraderie nestled in these cobbled streets. As you step away from the vibrant energy of Campo Sant'Angelo, you find yourself drawn to the tranquil allure of Gondola Bassino Orsiello. The narrow walkway curves alongside the shimmering waters of the canal, your footsteps muffled by the cool, polished stones beneath. The gentle lapping of water offers a rhythmic backdrop, a soothing reminder of the Venetian landscape that envelops you. Here, the surrounding buildings rise majestically, their facades adorned with soft, glowing windows that invite conversation and warmth from the cool night air. You pause to admire one building's intricately arched windows, their frames bathed in a honeyed light that flickers and dances, echoing the life that pulses within. The scent of fresh seafood mingles with the faintest hint of salt, drawing your attention to a nearby osteria, its open doors revealing bustling patrons reveling in the rich flavors of Venetian cuisine. Laughter spills into the air, adding to the symphony of sounds that surround you. The echo of distant gondoliers calling to one another, the soft tinkle of glasses clinking, and the hum of conversation. You notice a gondola rock gently near the edge, its dark hull contrasting beautifully with the reflections of softly glowing lights in the canal's still surface. The gondolier, clad in a classic striped shirt, gestures toward a couple seated gracefully within, their expressions a mix of awe and delight. Their laughter blends into the ambience, beckoning you to imagine stories spun in the embrace of this enchanting setting. As you continue along the canal, the atmosphere becomes a soothing balm, wrapping you in a tranquil calm. The cool breeze rustles your scarf gently, a reminder of the journey you undertake through these storied streets, where every twist and turn reveals a new layer of the city's indelible charm. As you leave the gentle embrace of Gondola Bassino Orsiolo, you find yourself stepping into the grand expanse of Piazza San Marco. The moment is mesmerizing. The vast square unfolds before you, illuminated by the soft glow of lamps that twinkle like stars against the deepening night sky. The architectural marvel of St. Mark's Basilica stands at the far end, its ornate mosaics shimmering in the golden light, beckoning with stories of centuries gone by. Underfoot, the smooth stones of the piazza are cool and slightly damp from the evening air, reflecting the flickering lights overhead. There's an endless flow of people, locals and travelers alike, milling about, their voices rising and falling like a gentle wave. The laughter and conversations blend seamlessly into a harmonious backdrop, creating an atmosphere of warmth amidst the historical grandeur. To your right, the campanile soars above, its brick tower silhouetted against the horizon like a guardian of the square. The striking clock face glows softly, and you imagine the passage of time being marked, much like the centuries that this place has witnessed. You notice a few street performers in the distance, their melodies dancing through the air, creating enchanting echoes that bounce off the stone facades. As you gaze around, you catch the tantalizing scent of freshly baked pastries wafting from nearby cafes, mingling with the crispness of the night air. Patrons, huddled in groups, enjoy warm drinks, their laughter rising like steam into the evening sky. You feel a magnetic pull toward one of the charming tables, where a couple smiles over shared treats, their delight spreading a sense of joy around them. In this moment, you are enveloped by the spirit of Venice, a city that thrives on connection, history, and the simple pleasures of life. Every corner of the piazza seems to whisper secrets of love and laughter, inviting you to slow down and savor the beauty that surrounds you as twilight deepens into an enchanting night. As you stand in the tranquil embrace of Piazza San Marco, the atmosphere shifts subtly, revealing a celebration woven into the fabric of this historic square. Before you, two elegantly adorned figures glide gracefully through the throng. Their dresses, one a deep emerald green lined with intricate golden embroidery, the other a brilliant orange adorned with vibrant floral motifs, captivate your gaze. Each step they take seems to stir the air, the rustle of fabric harmonizing with the lingering notes of street musicians nearby. Around you, the crowd is alive with excitement, faces illuminated by the playful flicker of lights. You hear laughter and gasps of delight as onlookers capture this magical moment on their devices, the glow of screens momentarily lighting up their faces. The towering facade of St. Mark's Basilica acts as a regal backdrop for this lively scene, its mosaics shimmering under the moonlight, further enchanting the vibrant gathering. You notice small groups of people donning masquerade masks, their faces hidden but their joy palpable, adding to the air of mystery and festivity. The cool stones beneath your feet feel alive with energy as people dance and sway, each heartbeat echoing the vibrant pulse of Venice. In this moment, the piazza transforms into a canvas painted with laughter, color, and movement, inviting you to partake in this extraordinary celebration. A gentle breeze carries with it the echo of whispered stories, intermingling with the playful melodies, as the night continues to unfold, revealing the timeless charm of Venice's spirit and vitality. As you meander through the Piazzetta San Marco, the atmosphere blooms with vibrant energy. You step deeper into the heart of the gathering, where a lively tableau unfolds, a striking contrast to the grandeur of the basilica towering nearby. The cool, mottled stones beneath your feet lead you to an array of colorful characters, each one adorned in elaborate costumes that mirror the eclectic spirit of the carnival. You catch sight of a figure cloaked in dark fabric, their costumes sleek and mysterious, while standing next to them is another, clad in a flamboyant patchwork ensemble bursting with vibrant colors, rich reds, deep greens, and shimmering blues that catch the light in 1,000 glimmers. Each stitch seems to tell a story, a patchwork of history woven into their attire. The details of their garments spark your imagination, resonating with the creativity surrounding you. The laughter and chatter of the crowd rings like a soft symphony, converging with the gentle rustle of fabric and the distant strains of music, blending seamlessly into the fabric of the evening. The air is filled with a sweet aroma, perhaps from the wafting scent of roasted chestnuts, mingling with the salty breeze that comes from the nearby water. As you observe the interactions between masked revelers and curious onlookers, you notice how the shadows flicker under the soft glow of lanterns lining the square. Their warm light dances upon the elegant stone architecture, illuminating the intricate carvings on the columns of St. Mark's, which stand sentinel over this moment of joy. All around, excitement pulses like a heartbeat, seemingly drawing you ever closer into this celebratory fold. The ambience envelops you, making you a part of this colorful tapestry, where stories are shared, laughter echoes, and magic seems possible at every turn. As night deepens in the Piazzetta San Marco, the atmosphere shifts to an enchanting allure, weaving moments of whimsy and wonder. The soft illumination from elegant street lamps casts a gentle glow over the cobblestones, creating a scene where shadows play and dance. You see a mix of revelers now, some holding cameras, their smiles broad as they capture fleeting moments under the storied skies. A figure catches your eye, draped in an extravagant costume of white and crimson, their mask adorned with feathers that gently sway like ocean waves. Beside them, a golden figure, their costume shimmering like sunlight reflecting off tranquil waters, engages playfully with excited onlookers, drawing laughter and applause with every turn. Near the edge of the square, a small cluster of people gathers, their muffled laughter blending harmoniously with the soft rustle of fabric, creating a comforting soundtrack for this evening. The magnificent basilica looms in the backdrop, its facade intricately detailed and lit by soft golden lights, enhancing the sense of history beneath your feet. From a distance, the soothing sound of water lapping against gondolas echoes, reminding you of the serenade of Venice that surrounds this moment. In this vibrant melding of colors, laughter, and history, you sense a captivating invitation to remain a while longer in this lively, joyous embrace, your heart swelling with the magic of the night. As you make your way toward the Bridge of Sighs, the lively chatter of the Piazzetta fades behind you, replaced by a gentle hum filled with whispers of history. The night air is cool against your skin, and you feel a subtle shift in the atmosphere, as if the very stones beneath you recall the secrets shared by those who have crossed this threshold before. The bridge, with its pale stones illuminated by a soft glow, rises gracefully above the bustling canals below, architecturally significant yet shrouded in romance and intrigue. You look up to see delicate arches framing the view, each curve a testament to the artistic mastery of the past. Around the bridge, the vibe transitions. Shadows weave playfully among clusters of revelers who gather to take photos, their colorful masks and costumes juxtaposed beautifully against the serene, ancient structure. You catch glimpses of twinkling lights reflected in the water below, where gondolas moor quietly, their presence an intimate reminder of Venice's enduring connection to the waterways. A light breeze carries the sound of soft laughter, mingling with the gentle lap of waves, a tranquil backdrop that invites quiet reflection amidst the revelry. As you draw closer, your heart resonates with the echoes of lovers who have sighed beneath this bridge, a poignant reminder of life's fleeting moments. This place holds stories in its stones, and you feel the weight of both joy and wistfulness hanging in the air as you pause to absorb the enchanting magic surrounding you. As you step onto the Riva degli Schiavoni, the ambient sounds of laughter and conversation intensify, blending with the gentle creaking of gondolas along the nearby banks. The pathway beneath your feet shifts from cobblestones to a smoother, wider promenade, the stones worn by countless footsteps over centuries of gatherings. To your left, vibrant stalls adorned with shimmering lights display a kaleidoscope of silk scarves, intricate glassworks, and masks that beckon you to explore further. The vendors, some of whom have stood here for generations, share stories and smiles with passers-by, creating an inviting atmosphere that envelops you. The cool evening air carries hints of sweet caramel and roasted chestnuts from a nearby stand, enticing you to pause even just for a moment. The soft glow of lanterns casts warm pools of light that dance on the water's surface, reflecting the energy of the joyful crowd. You take in the enchanting vista of the Grand Canal stretching before you, where the silhouettes of historic buildings stand resolute against the night sky, their architecture whispering tales of the past. As you walk, the ebb and flow of the crowd creates a rhythmic pulse, harmonizing with the distant sound of a gondolier sharing a serenade. Each step along the Riva feels like a gentle embrace of Venice's rich tapestry of life, urging you to linger, to breathe it all in, and to savor the moment. You step into Campo San Zaccaria, a serene square framed by historical architecture that seems to hold its breath under the night sky. The soft hum of footsteps mingles with the gentle rustle of leaves, and the air is laced with a cool crispness that invites quiet contemplation. Ahead, the architecture rises gracefully, its arches and columns illuminated by the warm glow spilling from the nearby windows. Light dances across the polished stones beneath your feet, a reminder of those who have wandered here before you. The square, larger than most, creates a sense of openness, yet the surrounding buildings give it an inviting intimacy. In the center resides a charming fountain, its basin matching the cool, smooth texture of the stones around it. A group of friends gathers nearby, their laughter ringing softly, while others wander past, creating fleeting silhouettes against the warm light of the buildings. Above you, the sky is deepening into ink, dotted with stars that seem to whisper secrets of the past. As you linger, the smell of freshly baked pastries wafts from a nearby cafe, mingling with the stony scent of history that permeates the square. Soothing shadows stretch across the walls, telling tales of the tranquility that has reigned here for centuries, making Campo San Zaccaria a perfect pause in your journey. You step into Campo San Provolo, a quaint extension of your evening stroll, where the atmosphere shifts to an inviting warmth that beckons you closer. The square is adorned with cozy bistro tables, each set with crisp, white linens that catch the flickering candlelight from ornate lanterns overhead. The decision to dine here feels instinctive. The smell of grilled vegetables and rich sauces wafts gracefully through the open doors of an intimate trattoria, wrapping around you like a comforting embrace. Locals gather at the bar, laughter spilling out and mingling with the soft melodies of an acoustic guitar, creating a genial aura that draws you in. Django Reinhardt echoes softly in the background, his melodies lacing together with the clinking of glasses and gentle conversations. Bright flowers spill from terracotta pots, vibrant bursts of color against the warm, earthy tones of the rustic walls, which proudly showcase their age with numerous inscriptions and old photographs pinned haphazardly. Glancing up, the sky is a deep navy, and the stars, tiny pinpricks of light, twinkle playfully above, forming a beautiful backdrop to the convivial scene unfolding below. You find a cozy corner to pause, absorbing the delightful interplay between the aromas, sounds, and the warm glow that seems to cradle the space, inviting all within to share in this slice of life tradition. Every element here whispers stories of companionship and the simple joys of savoring a meal together, an essential facet of local culture that you momentarily become a part of. You glide through to Fondamenta de El Osmarin, where the ambience shifts once more, taking on a more serene yet intriguing quality. The walls beside you, dressed in warm ochre tones, exhibit a tapestry of textures, plaster peeling in beautiful patterns that reveal layers of history beneath. You trace your fingers along the cool, rough surface. The reflections in the canal shimmer softly as the night air is filled with a rich aroma of herbs and fresh pasta, remnants of the accounts of lively meals lingering in the air. Here, shadows play across the sturdy wooden beams above, creating interesting shapes that blend seamlessly with the ornate Gothic windows, each one either open to the night or showcasing welcoming succulents glowing faintly in the dark. Your eyes wander to the water's edge, where small ripples dance as if sharing secrets with the world above. The hushed voices of diners waft through the air, creating a gentle backdrop that harmonizes with the occasional splash of oars colliding softly with the water. Lanterns strung between the buildings cast a warm, golden light, wrapping the entire space in a cozy embrace. You're drawn to the inviting glow of a nearby doorway, where laughter spills out like music, hinting at the stories that will soon unfold within. This slice of Venice feels alive, each element a whisper of conviviality. As the unpredictability of the night suggests that every evening here is a unique experience, cherished among those who stroll these charming waterways. As you wander away from Fondamenta de El Osmarin, you arrive at the enchanting site of Pont del Diavolo, a gently arched bridge that beckons under the night's soft veil. The cobblestones beneath your feet shift slightly, worn smooth from countless steps taken over the years. Above you, the bridge creates a frame for the night sky, where stars flicker through the gaps, mingling with the warm glow of street lamps that reflect in the water below. Beneath the arch, the canal pulses softly, darker than the surrounding space, revealing hints of movement as the shadows of fish dart past, curious yet elusive. You lean against the sturdy railing, a blend of wrought iron, painted black and white, the colors dulled slightly by the night's embrace. The sweet smell of gelato drifts from a nearby stall, inviting you to pause for a moment of indulgence. Laughter spills from outdoor tables adorned with crisp white linens, each table illuminated by tiny candles that flicker like fireflies, whispering tales of laughter and companionship. As your gaze follows the gentle curve of the bridge, you catch sight of quaint shop windows glowing with vibrant porcelain masks and delicate glass ornaments, each piece a reflection of the rich artistry that defines Venice. The ambience is thick with tales woven into the fabric of this bridge, echoing with whispers of folklore. Here, amid the laughter and soft murmurings, you feel a sense of unity, a connection across generations, wrapped in the enchanting spell of this Venetian night. As you wander further along the canal, the scene transforms, and you find yourself on Fondamenta San Lorenzo. The gentle illumination of street lamps casts a soft glow on the cobblestones, which now glisten in the night air, the reflections creating an almost dreamlike pattern beneath your feet. Ahead, an elegant archway bridges the waterway, its wrought iron railings intricately designed, reminding you of the artistry woven into every corner of this city. The soothing sound of soft laughter drifts from a nearby gathering, echoing warmly against the stone walls. You pause, peering over the edge of the canal, where shadows dance across the water, mingling with glints of moonlight. A cyclist navigates the narrow path, their silhouette framed by the gentle arch of the bridge, a fleeting glimpse of life that adds a pulse to the tranquil setting. Overhead, awnings flicker with movement, rustling slightly in the breeze that carries the scent of sweet pastries from a nearby bakery, wafting it toward you like a warm embrace. As you glance up, the soft yellow and orange hues from nearby windows spill out into the night, illuminating the scene as if inviting you into their warmth. The atmosphere here, intimate and soothing, encourages you to linger just a little longer, surrounded by the whispers of history and the closeness of the night air that wraps around you like a familiar blanket, full of stories waiting to be heard. As you wander further along the canal, the scene transforms, and you find yourself on Fondamenta San Severo. The gentle illumination of street lamps casts a soft glow on the cobblestones, which now glisten in the night air, the reflections creating an almost dreamlike pattern beneath your feet. Ahead, an elegant archway bridges the waterway, its wrought iron railings intricately designed, reminding you of the artistry woven into every corner of this city. The soothing sound of soft laughter drifts from a nearby gathering, echoing warmly against the stone walls. You pause, peering over the edge of the canal, where shadows dance across the water, mingling with glints of moonlight. A cyclist navigates the narrow path, their silhouette framed by the gentle arch of the bridge, a fleeting glimpse of life that adds a pulse to the tranquil setting. Overhead, awnings flicker with movement, rustling slightly in the breeze that carries the scent of sweet pastries from a nearby bakery, wafting it toward you like a warm embrace. As you glance up, the soft yellow and orange hues from nearby windows spill out into the night, illuminating the scene as if inviting you into their warmth. The atmosphere here, intimate and soothing, encourages you to linger just a little longer, surrounded by the whispers of history and the closeness of the night air that wraps around you like a familiar blanket, full of stories waiting to be heard. As you leave the gentle embrace of Fondamenta San Severo, you step into Campo Santa Maria Formosa, and the scene expands around you. The square opens up like a hidden treasure, with its curvilinear buildings and the soft glow of lanterns illuminating the dusky sky. The cobblestones, still glistening from the earlier evening mist, reflect the light and create an ethereal quilt underfoot. You feel the energy of the square, it hums with life, a blend of voices and laughter rising into the night air. To your left, the grand facade of the church rises, its rounded towers standing tall against the vineyards of the night, while the doorways reveal flickers of light and hints of conversation from within. A family gathers nearby, their warmth almost tangible as they share stories, children's laughter ringing like melodious bells amidst the gentle rustling of leaves. You catch the lingering aroma of rich espresso mingling with the soft, comforting sense of freshly baked bread drifting from a nearby cafe. In the distance, a photographer captures the moment, a flash dancing across the square, momentarily illuminating the faces of those captured, creating a snapshot of shared humanity. A quaint wooden cart, adorned with delicate lights, offers vibrant local delicacies, adding colorful life to the scene. The warmth of camaraderie fills the air, wrapping around you as you take a moment to breathe it all in. Here in Campo Santa Maria Formosa, your surroundings remind you that every corner of this city holds its own treasures, echoing the stories of those who have walked here before. As you drift away from the vibrant heart of Campo Santa Maria Formosa, the scene transforms as you step into Cal de la Band, a narrow passage that seems to embrace you with its intimacy. The walls, adorned with warm hues of ochre and burnt sienna, whisper tales of centuries past, while the intricate stonework evokes a sense of craftsmanship and history underfoot. Soft golden lights shimmer overhead, nestled among tufts of green ivy that cascade elegantly from iron railings, lending a whimsical touch to the night. As you continue down the lane, the faint sound of joyful chatter and footsteps echoes around you, punctuated by the murmur of a nearby shopkeeper engaging with patrons. You pause to glance at the windows flanking the pathway. They glow invitingly with displays of handmade glassware, vibrant textiles, and the sweet allure of pastries carefully arranged behind delicate glass. The sugary scent of almond pastries mingles enticingly with the earthy aroma of brewed coffee, wafting from a cozy cafe nearby. To your right, a small group of friends gathers, their laughter dancing through the air as they share in the small joys of life, while you can see a couple stopping to admire a bright mural on the wall, its colors echoing the playful spirit of the evening. The cobblestones beneath your feet feel pleasantly cool, yet there's a warmth in the air, a magical tapestry of sound and scent weaving together, urging you to wander deeper into this enchanting passage. Cal de la Band invites you to lose yourself in its embrace, revealing the hidden gems of a city steeped in tradition and artistry. As you continue deeper into Cal de la Band, the atmosphere begins to shift in the most delightful way. Above you, strings of twinkling lights cascade like stars fallen from the evening sky, casting a dreamy glow over the cobblestones and illuminating the rich hues of the surrounding walls. The gentle sounds of joyful chatter and laughter carry through the narrowing passage, filling the air with a symphony of life. You notice a delicate balance of shadows and illumination, where dark corners hold secrets and warm spots invite you to linger. To your left, a small window showcases an artisan's latest creation, a glass sculpture that captures the light and refracts it into tiny rainbows. The glass glimmers, enticing you closer. Passing by a quaint gelato shop, the air is infused with the enticing scent of sweet creams and fresh fruit. You can almost taste the coolness of the gelato, a refreshing escape from the warmth of the evening. The faint clinking of plates and soft chatter waft from a nearby eatery, where the tantalizing aroma of freshly cooked pasta wraps around you like a cozy blanket. As you walk, your footsteps echo softly, merging with the gentle hum of city life, a soothing rhythm that enhances the sense of connection to this vibrant yet serene enclave. Cal de la Band feels like a lullaby, inviting you to embrace simplicity and savor the beauty in every moment as you move through the heart of Venice. A city alive with stories and artistry. You drift from the inviting embrace of Cal de la Band into the lively atmosphere of Cal dei Fabbri. The path ahead is broader, filled with a more vibrant buzz of life that swirls around you. Here, the soft glow of effervescent orange from gelato stalls punctuates the cool evening air, drawing you closer with promises of sweetness. You hear laughter mingled with animated conversations as people gather to savor their treats, a vivid tapestry of voices that blends seamlessly with the soft rustle of jackets against the crisp night breeze. A colorful display of gelato flavors beckons, and the sight is a feast for your eyes. Creamy mounds in shades of pistachio green, deep berry purple, and velvety chocolate brown swirl together under the warm lights, inviting playful indulgence. The artisans behind the counter move with practiced ease, sculpting cones and cups with artistry that reflects not just the craft, but the joy of sharing something delicious. To your right, the glass facade reveals an array of confections, pastries that gleam with sugar dust, each crafted with meticulous care. The air is intoxicating, rich with the aromas of vanilla and citrus, leaving you yearning for a taste. You pause to watch families and friends share spoons and smiles, aggregating pieces of happiness in this small yet bustling corner of Venice. The stone underfoot feels cool and worn, smooth from the thousands of footsteps that have traversed before you, and there's a comforting familiarity in the rhythmic sound of chatter and laughter that resonates around you. This atmosphere is alive with positivity and community, where locals blend seamlessly with visitors, all partaking in the simple joy of this spirited gathering place. Cal dei Fabbri feels inviting and cozy, a pocket of connection amidst the sprawling beauty of Venice, where each moment spent echoes the heartwarming essence of Italian culture. As you linger a moment longer in Cal dei Fabbri, you turn to an inviting doorway leading into a charming restaurant. Warm light spills outward, casting a golden hue onto the cobblestones, contrasting beautifully with the cool evening shadows that stretch behind you. Inside, you catch a glimpse of a diligent staff member arranging the tables, their calm movements and gentle humming adding a layer of intimacy to the atmosphere in contrast to the vibrant outdoor scene. You can almost feel the warmth radiating from the freshly baked bread lingering in the air, mingling with hints of savory herbs and rich tomato sauce. The setting inside feels snug yet elegant, with soft, earth-toned walls lined with framed photographs that whisper stories of Venice's storied past. A delightful scent of garlic and basil intertwines with the sweet aroma of gelato lingering nearby, causing your stomach to rumble in anticipation. You step closer to the glass door, eyes tracing over the wooden interior accentuated by rustic decor. The atmosphere buzzes with the soft clinks of forks on plates and the muffled laughter of diners enjoying their meals, punctuating the night with a melodic hum of joy. Outside, the festive energy of the street merges with snippets of conversation and laughter that drift in through the open windows, blending seamlessly with this comforting indoor scene. Here, at the meeting of the warm and the lively, you feel embraced by the heart of Italian culture, where shared meals and connections reign supreme, a reminder of the simple pleasures that mark the Venetian lifestyle. As you step into Campo San Salvador, the bustling atmosphere envelops you in a different kind of vibrancy. The square opens up before you, revealing a lively intersection of paths that invite exploration. Storefronts, some modern and minimalist like the gleaming Max & Co., stand shoulder to shoulder with historic buildings that boast intricate facades whispering tales of centuries long past. The soft, warm glow of the shop lights contrasts with the deepening navy blue of the evening sky overhead, where stars begin to twinkle amidst the fading daylight. You can hear the rhythmic chatter of locals and tourists alike, their laughter mingling with the faint clatter of high heels on the cobblestones. Nearby, a group of friends leans against a stone pillar, joking easily with one another, while just a few paces away, a city dweller scrolls through their phone, casting a soft glow on their face. As you walk further into the square, the scent of nearby gelato resurfaces, sending a sweet note into the air, seamlessly blending with the warm aroma of nearby pizza ovens. A musician strums an acoustic guitar at the far end, filling the night with soft melodies that float gently across the square, weaving between voices that rise and fall like gentle waves. Your senses embrace the mix of modernity and tradition. You revel in this harmonious blend, feeling the pulse of life around you, as residents and visitors share this space, catching glimpses of each other's stories in the moonlight. Campo San Salvador is alive and inviting, a testament to the vibrant spirit of Venice, where the past and present dance together under the stars. You drift towards the enchanting silhouette of the Rialto Bridge rising gracefully over the Grand Canal, its arch glimmering under the soft illumination of nearby lanterns. The bridge, a timeless emblem of Venice, stands proud, its limestone arches reflecting confidently in the teal waters below. You can hear the gentle lapping of the waves as they kiss the wooden posts, each one etched with history, some worn from years of tides, others fresh with color. As you approach, an effervescent energy pulses through the crowd gathered at the bridge's base. You brush past visitors wrapped in soft scarves, the crisp night air carrying whispers of awe as they gaze up at the gently arched structure. A gondola glides silently alongside you, its rich fabric and ornate details catching the flickering light, an invitation to romance and adventure. The fragrance of damp stone and the refreshing sea air envelops you, mingling with the sweet scent of baked treats wafting from a nearby vendor. The sounds of laughter and chatter swell around you, punctuated by the occasional call of a passing motorboat, their engines forming brief, soft ripples across the surface of the canal. You sense that this isn't merely an architectural feat, it's a crossroads of journeys, each person wrapped in their own story as they converge beneath this majestic bridge. Above, the moon begins its rise, casting a silvery glow upon the waters, enhancing the play of light and shadow that dances on the bridge. You take a moment to absorb the scenery, the harmonious blend of human presence and natural beauty, all framed within the historic arches that have stood resilient since the late 16th century. This is a place where the essence of Venice unravels around you, revealing layers of connection and time, inviting you to linger and explore further. You pause for a moment on the Rialto Bridge, allowing the scenery to envelop you fully. From your elevated viewpoint, the Grand Canal stretches out in a ribbon of shimmering black, glistening under the stars like a piece of fine satin. The soft glow from the iconic buildings lining the canal illuminates the waters in warm shades, accentuating shades of teal and deep blue. Below, gondolas bob gently against their moorings, their elegant prows reflected in the canals as though dancing among the stars. The murmur of voices rises from the crowd, now scattered along the edge of the bridge, as people lean over the railing, their faces aglow with the soft light of lanterns. You notice the curved forms of the gondolas framed by rows of painted wooden posts, some adorned with festive lights, creating a vibrant tapestry that pulses with life. Nearby, the kiosk's bright hues stand out against the night, showcasing a variety of local delicacies. You can almost taste the sweetness of the gelato offered, and the rich aroma of coffee wafts up towards you, pairing delightfully with your surroundings. Water taxis glide past with a gentle hum, their engines whispering across the water, merging with the quiet laughter and music that fill the air. Everywhere you turn, shadows and light playfully dance over the cobblestones beneath your feet, each step adding to the serene rhythm of this magnificent place. As you breathe in the cool air mixed with salty sea notes, you appreciate the intertwining lives and stories unfolding around you. The Rialto, ever watchful, serves as witness to it all, inviting you to remain a little longer, to savor the dark beauty of the night and the pulse of Venice itself. As you linger further along the Rialto Bridge, your gaze is drawn to a solitary gondola nestled against the weathered wooden posts that stand guard by the canal's edge. This gondola, with its deep black hull polished to a gentle shine, cradles an essence of timelessness. Intricate golden filigree adorns its prow, glinting softly in the ambient light, embodying the craftsmanship that Venice is celebrated for. The water around it swirls in tranquil patterns, illuminated by flickers of light that dance upon its surface, merging the reflections of nearby eateries with their tables adorned in rich fabrics and golden accents. You notice the soft murmur of conversations emerging from a nearby cafe, laughter mingling with the gentle lap of water against the gondola's side. The air is tinged with the scent of warming spices from a dish being prepared nearby, a hearty risotto perhaps, along with the lingering sweetness of dessert, drawing you further into this delightful tapestry of sensory experiences. The starlit sky above, now slightly more indigo, acts as a serene backdrop to this moment, wrapping you in a sense of intimacy as you stand witness to the small stories and whispered dreams that drift like the steam from the nearby kitchens. Gazing down into the shimmering depths, you find tiny ripples breaking the surface, hinting at the life beneath. A solitary fish gliding silently past, shimmering like a faint wisp of silver. The wooden beams creak softly as a gentle breeze stirs, ruffling your clothing, and you feel a deep connection to this enchanting place where every element, from the gondola to the glow of lanterns, invites you to linger just a little longer. This late evening, the Rialto Bridge continues to hold court over the scene, encasing myriad moments within its graceful arches, where history and the present intertwine endlessly, echoing stories of lovers, wanderers, and dreamers alike. As we conclude our tranquil journey through the enchanting streets of Venice, let the memories of colors, sounds, and flavors linger in your heart. May the spirit of this beautiful city continue to inspire calm and wonder, as you carry a piece of its charm with you wherever you go.